Hey August, this is Scott Walker. We just spoke on the phone. Just showing up this video about some tips and tricks on what you can do to improve your online presence and also get more leads through your website, Google Business Profile, and Google Ads. First off, thank you for all your service. It sounds like you guys are veteran-owned right here, so thank you so much. But yeah, so let's just go through your website. First thing, maybe that's you, I don't know. First thing I always recommend for a website is to add more content. The reason I say that is because Google loves to see content. You want to see 1,500 to 2,000 words on your homepage. Throughout that content, you want to be found for buyer intent keywords. And what I mean by that is a location and a service. So like if you're talking about water damage restoration, then have it be like, water damage restoration Salt Lake City. Or, depending on how far you go, different types of ones. The other thing you could do is if you save your imagery correctly, you can, instead of it saying this mumbo jumbo right here, the alternate text could be a buyer intent keyword, and that counts as content because it's embedded behind the photo for you. So I do use a tool called Ahrefs that'll show me your analytics and where you're setting. The DR and UR is the strength and trust that Google has for your website. These are on a scale of 100, and you want those continuously moving up while also balanced. You're currently at 0 for both of them due to your referring pages and domains. And what those are backlinks. And what a backlink is when one website links to another website via clickable button or text. But not all backlinks are created equal, so you do want to stay relevant to your industry and location whenever possible. And it looks like you're being indexed for 26 keywords, and you're getting roughly 45 people to your website each month. For the ones that you are getting your search volume, Utah water damage, which I know that's really close to your name, so I don't know if that's just a lucky byproduct of your name, or if you guys are actively going after it. But those are the types of keywords I like to go after. But personally, I like the ones that have a city attached to it. And let's see, like water restoration, Salt Lake City, water damage remediation. Those are the types of ones that I like to rank for, and it looks like the only few that are water damage restoration, water damage Salt Lake, those are the ones that you're getting traffic for up top, so we just need to get more keywords for you. So that's kind of where I go after as well. So I just did a quick search for water damage restoration Salt Lake City, or Salt Lake. Right up top are your Google Guaranteeds. This is great for both the customer and the business owner because as a customer, I know that this company is licensed and insured. And for the consumer, or excuse me, for the business owner, if I call this number and it's not a real lead, you can dispute it and get your money back. So that's the Google Guaranteed. Then you have the Google Ads here. And a great way to have a good click-through rate is to make sure you have as much of this search term inside of the ad as possible. It does say water restoration Salt Lake City. It says damage right here. So, I mean, this would have a pretty good click-through rate, even though it's the only one going. But once you have the click-through rate, you want to have a good landing page experience, which you want to click to call right up top, form submit, what you do, where you do it. If you run any promotions, let's put them right there. And then the background imagery should correlate to your search terms. So if you're doing water damage, have a water damage picture. If you're doing fire, you get a fire. And that's how you have a good conversion rate because people instantly know that they're in the right spot. So that's for your Google Ads. And I kind of give you just just for Salt Lake County. I know you're in Salt Lake, so I'm up in Layton. But for water restoration, all the near me's, that's where I always recommend for that Google Ads to show up because then you could actually have water damage restoration companies near me. But there's thousands of searches just for those 5 search terms. And so lots of people that you can get in front of for Google Ads. Then we move down into the Google Business Profile. It's totally fine that you're not here right now. There are lots of ways to get here. The first being to make sure your name, address, and phone number are the exact same across the internet so you don't mislead Google. Getting good reviews is really beneficial as well, and I have a little trick to get you good reviews, and if you have a big client list from the past, I can get you quite a few pretty quickly for you as well. The last one is to put your name, address, and phone number into different directories like yellowpages.com because Google's like a big popularity contest, and by giving out your information to as many people as possible, Google will start to trust you more, and that's not just in your local area, but in your surrounding areas as well. And then being in the Google Business Profile and Google Ads, about 60% of the traffic stops right there. So then it goes down into your organics. So looking at ServPro here, looking at their website. They have a bit of content on here, but so when you start to have more content, better buyer intent keywords, those authoritative backlinks and citations, a percentage of those people going to your website will start to go to yours instead. And to kind of give you a glimpse of that, there's over 1,300 searches for just these 3 cities with just restoration. And like these are the types of buyer intent keywords that I like to go after. Water damage restoration, Salt Lake City, 150 searches. Fire damage restoration, Salt Lake 50. So when you outrank your competition, a percentage of these volumes will go to your website instead of theirs, and then a percentage of the people going to your website will give you a call, and depending on your closing rate, will turn into a customer for you. So August, I hope that this was beneficial for you. I look forward to setting up a discovery call, see if it would be a good fit, and have a great day.